Okay, you guys, so this is Leslie's response to Clarence's last video. Now, I know that this is probably really painful for her and it's opening up old wounds. I'm starting to think that she has people in her corner that are advising her on telling her story, but I really don't think that it's good for her. I guess maybe she needed closure, but I'm gonna have you guys take a look. I'm gonna start it over. This is actually pretty sad, guys. Leslie has a whole different energy. You know, like in her other videos, she was a little more calm. She was a little more quiet. She was a little more sweet. You know, very laid back. She has a very different energy in this video. So let's get right into it. I'm watching and reacting with you. I feel a little better, by the way. So I'm hoping whatever this little cold or whatever it is I was feeling is going away. But yeah, this is really sad, guys, and we'll watch it together. Let's see what you guys think about this. But her energy is definitely different in this video. So let's watch it together.
Me and Clarence were together for 5 years, like I stated before. And there were good times, and there were also bad times. Reference to the part of that he was looking for me, he was trying to look for me, whatever the case may be. Yes, around that time that he was looking for me and he was trying very, very hard, it was time where I was going through a heartache. Like, I was trying so hard to be strong, be a strong woman, and not go back to him because I found out he cheated on me. Okay? Yeah, he was trying to find me. He sent me messages like crazy, trying to get back with me and trying to figure out why I disappeared and I'm not saying anything anymore. Because sometimes the best policy is not to say nothing. And I stood quiet and I ignored him and I was swallowing it. He would send me voicemails and I would listen to it and I would cry while listening to it. I was hurting myself through the process too because Lord knows that I wanted to talk to him again and try to figure it out. But I knew that it wasn't right. I knew that he lied to me.
Her energy is definitely different in this video. She's like definitely more upset. You could tell she's upset.
I don't know how it went down. And I'm not here to talk about my relationship.
Yeah, damn. I don't want to think that that's true, but you're probably right, Caleb. You're probably right.
In 2-3 years of our relationship,
this is crazy.
when I found things out and stuff like that. Like, I'm not here to talk about it because I know you guys don't really care about it. And I don't want to bash him about it. But I already addressed it.
Nah, this is definitely going to be bashing him.
We did go through a lot of things, and I took him back. I forgave him a lot of times. And I'm not no saint, but I know that I didn't sleep with nobody while we were together. I know I didn't do half the stuff that you did to me. No, I didn't. I didn't torment your mind. I didn't do none of that. I was the one in a very dark space because I was dealing with a master manipulator at the time.
Oh, Lord.
No one knows the stuff that I've been through. So it's not fair to downplay my story or anything like that. 2017,
oh, she's upset.
I was still with Clarence. September 4th, that first half of the conversation that he's showing with him and Queen,
I knew.
I was still living in that house. Okay?
Listen, didn't I say before that I wish Clarence did not show those text messages or those DMs? Because I said somebody is going to see them. They're going to check the timing. I knew it. And now I told you, I don't think that was necessary for him to read them, but he did, and now look.
That's when we were watching YouTube or whatever. He started his first YouTube channel, his first Q&A. I was still with him. I was there. I have a picture. Like, I was there at that time. And I didn't know that Queen had a whole conversation with him. I didn't know that. He just told me, oh yeah, she told me I should start YouTube. And very nonchalant, very like, don't think too hard about it. Because of course I would think something. The girl is famous on YouTube, and I've watched her, and that's scary to know. That would make me insecure and like want to watch him a little bit more. That full-blown conversation that I don't remember ever seeing because I didn't care to watch their videos and how they started and how it happened. So this was the first time I actually seen the conversation. And look, we were together at that time.
Damn.
Which is stated in the conversation or whatever. And around October, the ending of October was when he asked for space. I've already been through so much. Imagine 4 or 5 years. I've already been through so much. For somebody saying I need space, fine.
Yo, I feel bad for her only because it's like I can only imagine trying to get over something and then watching it play out on for the world to see, and then it's like ripping a new, like taking off the bandage off a wound. It's like opening a new wound, a old wound. I don't know. This is just really sad. I feel bad for her because now I'm thinking if she didn't have mental health issues before, this is going to cause her to have some mental health issues. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
It hurt me. I told you guys I cried about it.
Oh my gosh. And she didn't edit this out? This is crazy. I know Clarence didn't expect this. Wow. One thing I will say is that it doesn't make it right, but they were young in their relationship. So I don't know. I mean, when he and Leslie were together, he was young. He's still young now. I mean, I don't know. Let's just watch. I feel really bad for her, though, because I do feel like she's going through it. I do. And I do think that Chris is manipulative, too. And Chris probably played on her feelings, especially when Claire was trying to say that Leslie was the reason why he went. Right. Right. And I think, you know what, I can't blame Leslie because she's emotional. I do think Chris had a part of this. Like, he probably was a listening ear to her, and he probably, like, got her to do this. That's why I say in my previous video, if y'all didn't see it, I said I do think it was a planned situation. But poor Leslie, I think they're playing with her emotions because her emotions are real. But let's see. I feel so bad that she has to go through this. But I think people are also playing on her emotions and getting her to do this. Damn. Clarence just tweeted
like I was
too.
saying, in October, he asked for the space. We never, when I say we didn't officially break up, because we never said it's over. At that time, it was just a break that he wanted a space. He told me there's things that I want to do, and I can't do it while you're here.
I know how that is, because I told somebody I wanted a break too, and it didn't end out well. But I guess cardinal rule is, guys, like, if you tell your man or your woman you want a break, that's definitely like the first step of a breakup, for real. It's very rare. And Leslie's still holding back all. You think so? You think she's holding back some stuff? Let's see. I didn't get to. This is my first time watching it with you guys, so let's see. Is she still holding back?
That made me feel some type of way. I was trying my best to just, like, not trip about it and just know that I'm looking out for somebody that I love. Like I always did. And 2 months later, Queen came in the picture. And I don't know when she flew down to New York, but that shit happened so fast. She came to New York so fast. And she knew about my relationship with Clarence. She knew that we were together for 5 years. And
Yes,
she knew
I
how
think
much
she
he
knows
loved me and
that
how much
Queen
his
have a lot of
family
fans.
loved me.
Yeah.
You know why? You know how she knew that? Because his mother never wanted to be in their videos. His mother still loved me. Okay? She knew. And
I can
Clarence,
see that.
we both knew that his mom didn't want any parts in the video. And she even told me, she said, Leslie, they know I don't want to be in the video. I'm not part of that. You know I love you, whatever. She didn't want to be in the videos. So she knew how much his family loved me and how much he loved me. Okay? So what better way to feel more superior than me and take all that love away from me and my family away from me? What better way?
Wow. Wow, she's feeling
What
it.
better way than to have a baby?
Oh my
Oh,
God. Yo, I gotta pause it, guys. Nah, this is real. Like, if she's letting this out on camera, you know it was probably 10 million times worse off camera. Like, so she really feels like Queen trapped him, and wow. And I can see it from her perspective. I can see it. I can see why she feels that way. Oh my gosh. This is like, Jesus. She said basically, Queen took the love of her life, the family that was hers, that she was with for 5 years. That was the plan, Queen plot, this whole thing. I don't know if I feel like that. I feel like, yes, she wanted to be with him, but I don't think it was like a sinister plan. I think she wanted to be with him, and at the end of the day, I do feel like she definitely, used like her platform and stuff to win him over. But if she wasn't like a good person, he wouldn't have fell for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have just come up off of her. He wouldn't have had a kid. Well, he wasn't planning on having a kid with her. Anyway, let's look at the rest of this. We'll talk about this later in the comments, but this is crazy. I feel so bad for her. I do. Life is damn. This is crazy. I definitely didn't expect this.
happy that he finally got famous because he always wanted to be famous. I'm happy that he got there. But back to her, what better way than to like get his eyes off me? I still quiet. I swallow this pain. I didn't even express. I tried to write to him and express this pain that I had. I think people were speculating that she was pregnant in 4 months of them speaking. I think that was around. That's what the calculations came up as. And
February,
oof.
January,
But they
February,
let it
March,
out
April, May,
August,
June.
around August I think it was, that they let out the
Yeah.
news. And when I found out those news, I had just woken up one morning and my phone was blown up. I'm talking about my whole family. Sandra even called me. His mother even called me. And I didn't answer because I was obviously sleeping. But when I woke up, I already saw social media attacking me. How you feel, sis? How you feel he got her pregnant? How you feel that she was in the bed that she was laying in? And they was just saying mean things to me. Mean. And I ignored it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about it. I stood quiet. Okay? I didn't even call her back because what are you calling me for? What are you calling me for? Just a few, I don't know what month it was or a week, I don't know. There was a time that I went, I
Damn.
want to get the storyline straight. But let me go back. When I left and I gave him that space, those 2 months or whatever, and right when they started, like, I don't know, I think they were going live, I want to say, or when it all surfaced and I was introduced to their bond and their friendship, I remember speaking on the phone with him, and he told me, I'm going to say this again, this is business. I'm going to say this was either this January. I
Just
don't know
imagine
when
if your
it popped
man that
up. I
says
want
he
to say
wants
this was
space
in January
for
or
work
sometime.
gets his coworker or boss
Or
pregnant.
December.
Yes, no, I feel you. Nah, I feel you, K-Love. I feel you. Because it's crazy. Like, I don't want to say too much because this is like the internet. I don't want to say too much, but I can imagine where she's coming from, because a lot of the times guys will use, or and females will use the whole idea of taking a break to kind of do stuff they know they can't get away with being in a full-blown relationship. And they'll say that and I don't know, I don't know. It's tricky. Let's just watch though, because I don't want to get too into it, because then I'm gonna think of my own personal situations, and it's crazy. But I can say I feel her, and I feel like this. I feel like, damn, I don't know. I feel like they gotta let it go. Like, this is only gonna get so ugly.
I can't. It had to be the ending of December, something along those lines. I can't pinpoint the date. But it's when it started up. So I was on the phone with him, and he told me, um, this is business, you know, that I love you and I want to have babies with you and you're the girl that I want to marry. He told me that. I held on to that. I still loved him. It was
Oh
5 years.
man.
I just wanted him to be happy and get to the space where he wanted to. And yes, I was in a dark space. I lost myself in him.
Oh
Okay?
God.
You can't blame me for that.
This is crazy.
Another thing that I was holding on to, because around that time that they got together or whatever, I can't pinpoint the dates because I'm not gonna go back.
All right, so I did see the girl Zoe 101, Zoe 101. I don't. Your message came up too quick, so I didn't see everything you just said. The person who just commented, it came up too quick and it disappeared. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it later, but I did see Zoe 101's page, and I'm sorry, I don't like people who hide behind like drama, and so I did see it, but I don't really count anything that Zoe person is saying. So I've seen a couple of people. She said she is going to release the video. Well, let her release it, because all I see her do is talk, 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 talk. And I don't like people who hide behind like fake pages and like drama. So I get it. People have been sending me about this Zoe person and the Zoe 101 and saying that it's Maud who wrote the book or whatever. Like, I don't know. I just don't, I'm not buying it. If she has facts and she has receipts, more power to her. It just gives us things to think about. But she said they leaked her info on Instagram. Oh, they did? So where is it? Where is it? What is it then? If they leaked it, where is it at? What's her Instagram? What's her photo? Like, anyway, let's get back into this. We'll talk later in the comments, guys. That's what this is, just for us to chit chat, but we'll talk more in the comments. Let's see what Leslie is dealing with. It's on Twitter. I looked at Twitter. I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it. But anyway, let's watch the video. Eyes, I got you. I'm gonna look later.
To their videos or figure out how it all started or anything like that, but I do remember when I went to his house.
What video?
And I didn't feel comfortable going to the basement because I already knew someone else was there. Where it was my home. It's no longer my home no more because I left and someone was there. But I remember talking to his mom. And his mom was telling me, Leslie, just be patient.
Oh, this one is on YouTube.
You know that's not his type.
This is crazy.
You're his type.
Ooh.
Okay? She told me that. And it was, I don't know, maybe to comfort me during this space time that we were going through. Maybe it was to comfort me and still to keep me there because she knew us more than anything. Like, I lived with them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was comforting. But I'm a woman. I know. And I know
this is
when
crazy.
a girl wants what she wants, she's going to get it.
Yeah.
She'll try some way, somehow. But
how could it be Maud when he is a close friend? How can you be a close friend and get all the facts wrong? Exactly. Exactly. That's why. Yo, let's focus on the video because that Zoe thing is different.
Okay? It's not necessary for me to say. So, I'm gonna just...
Yeah, that Zoe thing is like crazy. That Zoe thing is... And I see you guys' comments. I just want to get through the video because I think we can talk. When I post this and we get in the comments, we can chit-chat a little bit more. This is not going to stay. I'm going to turn this into an actual video, but it's just crazy. The Zoe one-on-one thing, we can talk about this. Let's just watch this and see what she's saying because I feel really bad for her, and I want to give her time to get out whatever is on her chest. But let's just take a look.
Leave that there. But she did tell me that that's not his type, you're his type, yada yada yada, and I was like, okay, I guess. I'm just trying to think off that because I don't have a notebook. I talk about things from my heart and how I remember my story. I'm not here noting things down. I try to do that, but I just can't reread shit. I just can't do it. But I gave him his space or whatever, and we was talking here and there, but it was hard for me to talk to him because it was hard for me to accept the fact that she was in the house making videos in the bed, in the couch, and it was hard for me to see. And I'm not gonna be naive to what could have possibly happened in the crib.
Bad for
I'm
her
not
as
gonna
well. She
I'm not
hasn't
gonna
healed
be
from
dumb
this.
about it. And when I say the videos was getting a little too much, it was getting a little too much for me that I knew that I had to just let him.
I feel you. I feel bad because imagine, this is what I was saying in my last video. I was like, imagine seeing the person that you love, that you've been with for 5 years, and you're watching them fall in love and like their life change on the internet. You're watching it. Basically have access to it on YouTube. Everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows what happened. So I feel like she had to, she needed to heal, and she had to like figure out like, how to make things, better for her. And then all of this comes back out again. She's not over this. She spent 5 years of her life with this man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I'm sure she did have other exes after, but I know how that is. Like, I don't know. This is so confusing, but I'm glad we're watching it together. So let's see.
Go. And then when you mention about
I know.
clout and chasing money and blah 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 blah, because that's what I said. When I didn't say that, I said I was referring to
Yeah,
the
I hope
book,
it heals her. I
and I
do.
said you
I
never
do
told
too.
me that, but it's the obvious. And what I mean by that is, yes, those business collaborations that you already agreed that you told me, those business collaborations that you said you was gonna have was only gonna help you. Yes, you was gonna grow your following. And if it came with money, then it came with
Me
money. But I
too,
wasn't
but he
saying you
was
out here
wrong for
chasing
bashing
clout
her
or you chasing
because she
money. I
never
didn't say
said
none of
anything
that.
bad about
But it
him.
was the obvious. That was finna happen. Okay? I didn't say none of that. And to talk about that you said that I was body shaming her or talking about me and her. Like, I've never done that neither. Like, if I did that, please show me that, because I never did that. And I'm pretty sure YouTube would have already had it. I do remember making a video on live. I was on live and they recorded me, and it's on YouTube. And they were talking crap about Queen on my live. And I was just like, please, guys, take the negative off my page or whatever. I think she has a beautiful voice. I wish her many success. I did say that. I remember that. Something along those lines I said.
Not even four
The
months, you
diss
get a
track,
girl
I've
pregnant, you
never made
barely
a
know.
diss track. Does anyone
I
ever make a diss
know,
track?
but
I
I
ain't
do
got bars.
remember.
I
Hold on,
got
guys, I want
verse.
to read your comments. But I do remember he really liked Queen. Queen was pushing her. Oh, it's disappeared. I didn't get. Damn, eyes. It goes too quickly, or I read too slow. Eyes, I didn't get to see everything that you just said. But I don't know. This whole thing is crazy. I feel bad for her. Do you see her face? Like, she's in pain. Do you see her face? But I do remember Ma did say Clarence never really liked Queen. Right. Queen was the one pushing up on him and her fans did. Yeah. Yes, that's true. That's true. Because Clarence was very into Leslie, for sure. But I think as Queen helped him, I'm telling you, Queen and Clarence got their day. Oh man, I don't want to see it like that. Shanta, I don't want to see it like that, because I don't think any of this was like intentional or a bad mind. Like, I just feel like it's so unfortunate how everything played out. Like, I do. And I think Clarence wanted to be famous. I think that Lee played a part in it too. He loved the bag. Remember, he said he is a good, yes, yes. I do believe that. He did say that. But I do also feel like he initially didn't believe he could do YouTube. And she built up his confidence for him to believe that he could do YouTube. So I feel like that was part of it too. Eyes, we all saw how Queen was over Clay. Yeah, she was. She was over him. But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like as soon as Lee helped her, and I think this is the part that neither one of them planned, and I feel like people forget this. It's because of how they went about stuff is what I'm saying, but Queen was also wrong to DM her man knowing that he had a... Yeah, but come on, like, you have to realize, it's not about being right or wrong. It's the fact that Clarence was ending a situation. They started off platonic. She didn't hit him up saying, oh, you're mad, fine, or I want to talk to you. She wrote him saying, what do you do? Like, everybody knows that that was her trying to holler. They dragged Chris, but they did the same mess. Nah, I don't think what he and Chris did not do the same thing. All right, guys, we're gonna talk about this in the comments, but I do not see what Clarence did and what Chris did as the same. It's not. Chris was married, okay? That's very different. Chris was married to Queen. That was his wife. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing, but we can agree to disagree.
Rap, I don't have time for that. That is not my specialty.
Right, that's not the same.
Why would I even
exactly.
do that?
Queen was married.
People make their own.
Right.
The whole internet was making their own assumptions, and they were critiquing and giving their own opinions or whatever. And if somebody
but that's just rumors, eyes. That was rumors.
That's their business. I had nothing to do with it. About it, I was on the phone with you and I was crying because the way my Instagram was going, it was going bananas. Like, people were going crazy on me, and I was just like, yo, but I had no part to this. Not me. That is not like me to do that. Okay, it's just not like me.
Even her best friend said it. Yeah.
To make me look like something.
True, but what they were married. I agree about that.
Okay, if I wanted something out of you guys, I would have did it a long time ago.
That I agree with.
I had an opportunity to do it a long time ago.
I agree that Clarence got to chill, and I know Clarence is trying to protect his family right now and his reputation. But I do agree that if Leslie wanted to be messy and wanted to really come at him bad, she could have done it a long time ago. That's a fact. That I agree with. I do think, though, with this book, that Chris got to Leslie and they've been talking behind the scenes, and Leslie is hurt and she needs closure and she's upset now because it's been so many years. But yeah, I will agree with that. I will agree that if she really wanted to come at Clarence, she could have a long time ago. So I think Clarence was going a little hard, a little bit like, why now kind of thing. But I do feel like she kind of spared him. She could have come up off of this a long time ago.
Okay, and I sure as hell did not write this book, but it's talking shit about me. Okay, and I have every right to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, I have every right to say something, and you didn't even have to react to it, but you did.
Yeah.
And I felt like I wanted to react to it too. And maybe when I was reacting to it, my storyline didn't. It made crazy speculations, and I was misconstrued a few times or whatever, because I was just going along with the book and what was popping up in my head when I remembered. What better way to take advantage of the space that we were in? To take advantage of the fact that he never had a kid. But you did. You have a baby, and you are an experienced woman. You know what it takes to have a baby. Us women, we all track our ovulation. I'm pretty sure you did too. I'm pretty sure she tracked her ovulation.
Nah, I don't think she tracked her ovulation. Come on.
She was most fertile. Like,
Come on.
You're not just gonna.
Okay, Leslie, now you're reaching. Okay, you guys are 20-something-year-olds. No one's tracking their ovulation. No one is doing that. To say that she thinks Queen tracked her ovulation and planned to get pregnant to Clarence, like, come on. No. Clarence basically said he thought he couldn't get anybody pregnant. He thought that. He didn't say it was just Leslie. He said in his videos that he thought he couldn't get a girl pregnant either. He said he thought he couldn't. This is crazy. He said he thought he couldn't do it either. So I don't think it's that Queen like tracked her ovulation and plotted. Like, nobody's doing that in their 20-something. So I have to disagree with what Leslie's saying right here. I know she's emotional, and I know she might have tracked her ovulation and all that because she had a condition. But the average 20-something-year-old is not tracking their ovulation and tracking when they're most fertile. Like, no. Basically, Clarence didn't think he could get somebody pregnant. They were having unprotected sex, and she got pregnant. That's it. Like,
sleep with somebody and just not know. You was moving very maliciously, and for that, I can't forgive you. You had a husband. Figure it out with him. Yeah, he did you wrong.
I don't think she was moving
And
maliciously.
he was going through the share of things that you was going through, but so was I. And the same thing that you was going through, you did it to me.
Right, exactly.
And the crazy part about this is,
I haven't checked my ovulation either.
But from the moment that you slid into his DM, you was plotting on him. You knew exactly what you was doing. But it's okay. God does not like ugly.
You guys, what do you think about that? I don't know how to feel about her video. Like, I don't know. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back.
The best policy is not to say nothing. And I stood quiet and I ignored him and I was swallowing it. He would send me voicemails and I would listen to it and I would cry while
like
listening to
I don't.
it. I was hurting myself through the process too, because
You know why it's sad? Because it's like she's angry now. And she's, yeah, right. She's coming for Queen now because how could she possibly think that Queen was malicious? Queen went through her own heartbreak with Chris. Queen didn't want to break up with Chris. Chris was cheating on her and like making her look stupid. If it was up to Queen, she tried to work out her marriage with Chris, but Chris didn't want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? And she probably flirted with lots of people. Right. She definitely thought they would get back together. Yeah, because especially if you've been together on and off for 5 years, yeah, she's very bitter right now. Yeah. Yeah, she's very bitter. Yep, it does. And Queen don't owe her anything. Right. She is coming off very bitter. It's like she was better off playing the little innocent role that she was in her other videos, because right now she's coming off a little crazy. Like, I understand that she's hurt. Yeah, I understand that she's hurt, but yeah, that was between her. Like, yeah, the fact that she's coming off mad at Queen, saying Queen was malicious and tracked her ovulation, girl, you sound crazy. She sounds crazy. We got to run that back because she sounds absolutely crazy for this one, guys. I'm sorry. I was with her and I was feeling sympathy for her. I was really feeling for her pain. I was feeling Leslie. But like how she ended the video and how she's coming off now is crazy. Yeah. Like she's doing way too much. Like, yeah, it's like she lost exactly. Yeah, she lost me for real. It's like I was on her side. I was literally feeling bad for her. And then she just went left with it. Like, you could tell somebody's building her up. Somebody put a battery in this girl's back and she's angry and she's upset now. And I feel like I understand that she's in pain, but the fact that she's saying like that Queen is like maliciously, like she didn't even know what was going on with Chris. Chris, like, I don't know. This is just getting crazy. I don't know where this energy is coming from. They went through a breakup. He fell in love with Queen. Oh, right. But she, you know what it is? Right. It's things that happen in everybody's life. But I guess she felt like because they were on and off for 5 years, she thought that they were going to end up back together. She ended it like she was going to do something. Right. Right, Carolyn? She said it like threatening, like on some crazy. Yo, it was like eerie how she just ended off, right? Like she was like, God don't like ugly, and she looked like she's like, All right, I don't know. All right, let's look at it again. Let's look at her body language. Let's look at what she's saying. Let's see if we can figure out when she snapped, because first she was sounding hurt, and then she started being mean. Like she started sounding mad. This was something to talk about in the beginning. Yeah, she needs. Yeah, I watched Claire's video pretty much. I believe Claire, then her, not her. When I watched Claire's video, I almost cried. Yeah. Yeah, she is. I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like she's always going to see it from her perspective. From her perspective, she lost the love of her life. She felt like she had dealt with cheating. I don't know. Let's just look at this, guys. This is crazy.
Lord knows that I wanted to talk to
She
him
definitely
again
flipped, though. She went left.
and try to figure it out. But I knew that it wasn't right. I knew
Right.
that
She has no right to be mad at Queen.
I don't know how he did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it happened. It was just so sneaky that I don't know how it went down. And I'm not here to talk about my relationship with him when we were together 5 years ago.
But you are here talking about how your relationship is with him 5 years ago. Like, that's exactly what you're here doing.
And 2 3.
Right. It wasn't Queen's job to care about, yeah, it wasn't her job to worry about their relationship. She didn't know. All she knew is that Clarence said he had another girl. She wants people to feel bad. Yeah, like I don't like the ending though. Like the ending where she sounded like evil and bitter, it's not a good look. It almost sounded threatening, like what Carolyn said. I think that was Carolyn. It almost sounded threatening in the end, like, and that's not cool.
Years of
Very
our
evil,
relationship when I
right?
found things out and stuff like that.
That's just
Like, I'm not here to talk
scary.
about it because I know you guys don't really care about it. And I don't want to bash him about it. But I already addressed it. I already addressed that we did go through a lot of things. And I took him back. I forgave him a lot of times. And I'm not no saint, but I know that I didn't sleep with nobody while we were together. I know I didn't do half the stuff that you did to me. No, I didn't. I didn't torment your mind. I didn't do none of that. I was the one in a very dark space because I was dealing with a master manipulator at the time. No one knows the stuff that I've been through.
So the master manipulator, then be mad at Clarence. But why are you trying to come off and be mad at Queen? Like, this whole thing is just sounding so crazy. Do you think Queen should do a video? No, she needs to focus on her album. She needs to not do a video. Queen needs to ignore all of this. Queen needs not to do a video. She needs to focus on her album. She is a musical artist now. Like, she has no business in this. And honestly, if Clarence allows her to do a video, that will be telling in itself. Queen should not do a video at all. Queen should not do a video. Queen needs to focus on her music. This has nothing to do with her. This is between Clarence and Leslie, and they can do whatever. But like, come on, nah. Definitely, good question. Should Queen do a video? No. It is distracting, but Queen needs to not let it distract her. Queen needs to focus on her music, focus on her promo, and ignore all of this YouTube nonsense. That was her whole point in going into music, was to focus more on what's going on. She can't get to Clarence. She's going for right, right. And you know what? That's the problem. Females always want to blame the female. You know what I'm saying? She's mad at Clarence, but she wants to still attack Queen, saying that Queen like vindictively, maliciously stole her man. Like, come on. Like that she was tracking her ovulation. Leslie, you are reaching. Like, come on. I was with you. I was with her. I was with her, but this is crazy. Let's see. Let's watch the video.
So it's not fair to downplay my story or anything like that. 2017, I was still with Clarence. September 4th, that first half of the conversation that he's showing with him and Queen, I was still living in that house, okay? That's when we were watching YouTube or whatever. He started his first YouTube channel, his first Q&A. I was still with him. I was there. I have a picture. Like, I was there at that time. And I didn't know that Queen had a whole conversation with him. I didn't.
First of all, Clarence admitted that he started catching feelings for Queen the first time she came to New York. Okay? And that was before the Q&As, that was before the collabs. You know what I'm saying? When she came to New York the first time in December for the girl trip, and she got him the food and the medicine when he was sick, that's when Clarence started getting a soft spot for Queen. Like, it wasn't like he was madly in love with her and all of that. That was in September. They started talking. She's got her dates all wrong. Queen came out in December, her first time with the girl for the girls trip. Right. And he broke up with her in November. Right. So I don't know where she's getting this September and October stuff from when they were just chit-chatting. Queen came out the first time in December, and then she came back again in January. And in January, that was when they started doing the videos and stuff. Like, he wasn't even with her. I think she's getting her dates mixed up, and it's unfortunate. They broke, right. And Queen wasn't even in the picture at that time. She was still dealing with the drama with Chris. Right. 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 She first came, yes, they might have been chit-chatting on DMs and having quick little convos, and I think it was like November when Chris blocked Clarence, because they had gone a while without talking to each other. But That first girls trip when they came out, that was December when they first met. And then when she came back again in January. So you think Clarence mom don't like Queen? No, Clarence mom loves Queen. No. Clarence mom loves Queen. You got to think about the time frame. She loved Leslie because Leslie had been around for 5 years. When she first met Queen, she didn't understand this YouTube stuff. She probably was just like, oh, Clarence will be back, you know, whatever. She didn't realize when she got to know Queen, she loves Queen. No. His mom loves Queen. I think what she's talking about is the very beginning when they broke up. Remember, they were on and off for 5 years. Of course, the mom is going to say, oh, you'll be back. Right. Right. The mom probably was like, you guys are broken. And she probably seen them break up and come back, break up and come back, break up and come back so many times. The mom was probably like, yeah, he loves you. You guys are just going through a phase. Right. Yeah. Nah. I feel like she's seeing things all wrong and it's all because she's hurt. Yeah, Clarence is very, very private. Like the fact that she's even saying all this is probably making him cringe. Like for real, for real. Watch other girls come out the woodworks now. Watch. This is so crazy. Watch other girls he was talking to start coming out the woodworks now, all of a sudden out of nowhere. Just watch. But let's see.
I know that. He just told me, oh yeah, she told me I should start YouTube, and very nonchalant, very like, don't think too hard about it. Cause of course I would think something. The girl is famous on YouTube.
Yeah, but Claire got the fame, but he was going to get it anyway. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain, guys. Is that even if he was considering talking to Queen, remember, when he was talking to her, it was by chance that Lee kept the relationship going. They would have done some collabs and they would have like talked, but who's to say that they would have been as close as they were if Lee didn't become the manager? The only reason they were together, they would have done some collabs, she would have gone back, you know what I'm saying? But because Lee ended up being the manager, that's how they spent so much time together. That's how things ended up getting so close and getting so intertwined. If it wasn't by chance that Queen called Lee and said, hey, can you help me with whatever she needed help with, and then she ended up being a manager, they would have done some collabs or whatever, but nah, it wouldn't have, who's to say it would have even gotten there? Sorry, guys, I'm not seeing all your comments because they disappear too quick. So I'm not seeing your comments, but let me play the rest of this. This is craziness.
And I've watched her, and that's scary to know.
Right. He was already making like $10,000, $6,000, like he said, for doing bookings and stuff. And his career would have just, maybe he wouldn't have been as big so soon like how he is now, but he would have still been doing YouTube. He would have probably collabed with other YouTubers. Like, to say that he wouldn't have been successful anyway, like, nah. I think the only reason, I think he would have still been successful. I really do think he still would have been successful because he had gotten discovered, he had gotten the attention. But when she ended up connecting with Lee and the music thing took off and she became a manager, they ended up spending more time around each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they developed their bond. That's why he really got in touch with Queen as well. Yep, so right. She capping now. I don't know. Let's see.
That would make me insecure and like want to watch him a little bit more. That full-blown conversation that I don't remember ever seeing because I didn't care to watch their videos and how they started and how it happened. So this was the first time I actually seen the conversation. And look, we were together at that time.
No.
Which is stated in the conversation or whatever. And around October, the ending of October was when he asked for space. I've already been through so much. Imagine 4 or 5 years. I've already been through so much. For somebody to say, I need space? Fine. It hurt me. I told you guys I cried.
Yo, she's hurt and everything. Yo, this is crazy. Right. Chris is a whole nother thing, Miss T. Chris is crazy. Like, this is crazy only because she's getting her dates mixed up. Like, they were chit-chatting and talking, but Clarence did not meet Queen until December. So even when she's talking about October towards the end of them breaking up, there was all of November and December. Yeah, right. Yo, Leela, you would think this happened yesterday. This is crazy. This is so crazy. And you know Chris made that diss track a long time ago Please. He been letting it sit there. Leela, this is crazy. That's the funniest thing I've seen, because you would really think it's making you think back to all the things you know about their relationship. Like, it's crazy, because it's like she's really sitting here saying that they were still together, but when he met with Queen in December, they were long over. Yeah, she's wildin'. I'm telling you, Chris got to her. The reason she's making videos now is because Chris got to her. You're not understanding. Before, she was hoping, like, when Clarence came at her, I will say Clarence was a little cold in his video, because you could tell he's trying to make sure Queen doesn't doubt anything about their relationship. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell that Chris put this battery in her back. Chris has been talking to her. Chris is telling her to tell her story. And eventually she's probably going to do some videos with Chris. And this is crazy. This is crazy. Because she did not have the same energy before. And I think it's because Clarence is not playing with Queen. Like, that's the mother of his kids. Yeah, Chris is crazy. Yeah. I feel bad for Leslie that she's hurt, but this is not... Right, I'm super cold to my ex. I'm ice cold. Ice cold. But not only that, Clarence is not an ice cold, you know what I'm saying, person per se, but because he wants to protect his family and protect how Queen feels, of course he's not going to show no emotion to this situation. Like, come on. And you know this is tormenting Clarence, right? You know that, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Clarence couldn't sleep at night because of this. Nah, imagine Clarence being tormented. I think deep down, Queen might be a little insecure about this, because it's clear that they both know how much Clarence loved Leslie. This is crazy. All right, let's watch.
Crying about it.
Oh, she crying. She crying. I'm telling you, she's hurt. This is coming from a place of hurt. This is all about being hurt. Yeah, I'm not gonna front. Queen probably did finesse Clarence, you know what I'm saying? But Clarence was single and they were both vulnerable. Queen at the same time was trying to get over Chris, and Clarence was trying to get over Leslie. Like, stuff like that happens all the time. Like, what about me? It does feel like a what about me moment. Aw, this is not funny, guys. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. It's not funny.
Like I was saying, in October, he asked for
Yeah, we have all gone through it. I have.
We never, when I say we didn't officially break up, because we never said it's over. At that time.
Facts. Nyla, I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong if I did, but facts. She's hurt about Legend, for sure. Queen was trying to hop on Claire fast. Yeah, but not really, because they were talking. You guys don't realize they were friends with benefits. They were friends first, right? Just friends, no benefits, right? Then they became friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think what it's really about is Legend. It's about Queen having a baby with Clarence. Like, and she knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think he struck a chord. If you remember in Clarence's video, he said, "I'm a good nigga." He said, "And you probably still trying to find a dude that's as good as me." And I think that sticks with her. I do. You'll be ain't Cameron Voight. What? I still think that this is haunting her, because she probably hasn't found a guy like Clarence since. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. Right. You remember when he said that, Amal? You saw that? He was like, yo, he was like, "I'm a good nigga, and you probably still haven't found anybody that's as good as me." And I think that's straight facts. If Queen wasn't famous, to still becoming a queen like this. Right, come on. She shouldn't be, yo, when he said that, you felt it. Oh, I did? Okay, Nyla. But yeah, like, it's crazy. This whole thing is crazy, but that's why I like this commentary stuff. This is funny, and looked right at the camera like, yeah, yo, Amal, don't get me hype, but you saw how he said that? Nah, when I was like, so I'm from New York, and when we hear stuff like that, we be like, heard you, heard you, heard you. Like, when he said that, all I was like, wow. I was like, okay, heard you. heard you. Like, for real, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and I feel you, and I know that probably killed her. I know that probably killed Leslie to see him say that. And I think that's where the energy in this video is coming from. Listen, Legend plus that you weren't the woman I needed. Yes, the weren't the. That's not love. When he said you weren't the woman I needed. Ooh. Ooh, you just reminded me. You making me want to go watch that video again. Yo, he said mad stuff that I think like sent her crazy. Like, yo, she's she is kind of torturing herself. No, for real. Like, now y'all are making me remember all the stuff that he said. Cause I'm sitting here. Yes, he said I will pick Queen over you any day. Oh my God. Listen to me. Y'all making me remember. I thought dude was going to cry. He did get a little teary-eyed though. He did. He did. He did. He did get a little teary-eyed. He did. And he did wipe his eye a little bit. He did. He got emotional. Yep, he did. He did. But you want to know why I think he did? I think because no matter how they ended up here today, he's madly in love with Queen and he loves Queen. And he don't want to put no doubt in Queen's mind ever that he loves her. And I feel like that's where that energy came from in his video. I feel like no matter how they got to where they are today, he is not trying to have her insecure. He knows how Queen is. He knows how Queen is. And I think he felt that emotion in that video because he was like, you are not about to mess up my happy home. Like, he's like, and he knows how Queen is. If Queen is sad or insecure, he's going to be able to tell. Right? And as he should, right? He's making sure that there's no doubt in his woman's mind whatsoever that he's here for her. And I don't blame. And if it costs Leslie getting hurt in the situation, he's like, whatever. He's like, forget it. And I think that's what it is. I think Leslie always felt like at the end of the day, I'll be his first love. And then now she probably realized after that video, like, yo, he don't see me like that no more. Like, yo, this is so crazy. Like, who said that? Was it Nyla who said this? You would have thought this happened yesterday. Oh my gosh. Clarence just tweeted saying, should I drop a vlog of Legend and me in the park? Yeah, lighten this up, Clarence. You got to put something. You and Legend in the park. Yo, you know Clarence is low-key evil, you know. Because he knows that the baby... Clarence is... Yo, he knows now. He knows. Nah, yo, he knows that if he puts the picture of Legend, like now he knows that Legend is what gets under her skin. He's like not playing fair right now because he literally just tweeted, should I post a vlog of me and Legend playing in the park? Like, come on, you know this is gonna torment this girl. This is gonna torment this girl. Yes, he did say that to be petty, Nyla. Yo, I can't. Right, she's really sitting here saying that Queen at 20-something years old is going to be tracking her ovulation for when she's most fertile. Like, what? Who's doing that? Ain't nobody's doing that. Nobody is doing that. Like, nobody. You know who's doing that? Somebody who's like 55, 60 that's trying to get pregnant is doing that. Nobody else is watching for when they're most fertile and like ovulate, like especially not anybody that's 20-something years old. Yeah, he is he is king of petty, yo. I can't. All right, we gotta watch this video, guys, because I can't. This is hilarious. Y'all are killing me. So why Queen is pretty enough for Clarence? Why does Leslie feel that she's superior? Yeah, like, I don't know about that. I'm not saying that Leslie feels superior. I just think Leslie was hurt. And I think people made her seem like she was feeling superior. I don't know. All I know is she was entertaining Chris, and that's a no-no. She got knocked up on purpose. How she got knocked up on purpose, right? And Clarence said from day one that he thought he couldn't get a female pregnant. It wasn't like he was just saying it about Leslie. He wasn't just saying about Leslie's condition. He said from day one, he himself didn't think he could get a girl pregnant. He said he did not think he could. So that's why they ended up doing it raw and all that, because he thought that she couldn't get pregnant. He thought he couldn't get Queen pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, there you go. There you have it. But let's see, guys.
Time it was just a break that he wanted a space. He told me there's things that I want to do and I can't do it while you're here.
Right. Yo, y'all keep making these good points and making me pause, but you're right. She was worried about her career. Remember, she was trying to come out. Yes, you're absolutely right. Because Queen wasn't trying to get pregnant either. She didn't plot to get pregnant. Like, you're making me remember that she was just about to come out with her music. She was worried about being pregnant. Yeah, Leela, you're right. Absolutely right. She was not trying to get pregnant because she was just about to start her career, her music career. So yeah, that's bogus. To say that like she was trying to get pregnant is nonsense. Like, Leslie, I don't know who's putting this in your mind. It's probably Chris. It's probably Chris. Look, Clarence said, yo, I need another thumbnail person. Can someone point me in the right direction? He I can't. Yeah, Chris. Yo, I can't. This is hilarious, yo. This is so funny.
And that made me feel some type of way. I was trying my best to just, like, not trip about it and just know that I'm looking out for somebody that I love. Like I always did. And
I don't think this is going to be her last video, you know.
Queen came in the picture.
Because she's hurt and she's mad now.
I don't know when she flew down to New York, but that shit happened so fast. She came to New York so fast. And
it wasn't that fast, hun. Like, I really, yo, if y'all watch this video, when I post this and you watch the live, you're going to see in the beginning, I felt so bad for her. But it's like, that's why sometimes you got to watch things again and like and talk things out with people, because I felt so bad for her, but it didn't happen that fast. You guys were rocky in September, October, y'all ended. November, December, he was chit-chatting with her, flirting with her on the phone, like what single people do. You know what I'm saying? And in December, that's when she came and met him the first time. And then she came back in January and they clicked. Like, so I don't understand. Like, it didn't happen that fast. It might have seemed fast in her mind because it was her relationship. But this is crazy. If you broke up with a man, I'm free to do whatever. Right. Yo, at the end of the day, yo, she looks so salty. Look how it froze on her face. Oh my God. She looks so salty. She looks so bitter. Like, I don't know. This is crazy. Look how it froze on her.
She knew about my relationship with Clarence. She knew that we were together for 5 years. And she knew how much he loved me and how much his family loved me. You know why? You know how she knew that? Because his mother never wanted to be in their videos. His mother still loved me. Okay?
He said, her body bothering me.
And Clarence, we both knew that his mom didn't want any parts in the video. She even told me.
Nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
In the video, I'm not part of that. You know I love you, whatever. She didn't want to be in the videos. So she knew how much his family loved me and how much he loved me. Okay?
AJ, so you got me dying.
What better way to feel more superior than me?
Yeah, she's mad at Queen, for real.
And take all that love away from me and my family.
Salty.
Away from me. What better way?
Nah, we got to run that back.
We both knew that.
Listen, see, this is where she snapped at, yo. This is where she snapped at, because that's what I was trying to understand. How did she go from being sad to getting like to this crazy like way? Like, this is crazy. Look at this part. No, I'm running it back, because this is where I was like, wait, did I miss something? This is what I'm running it back for. Look, she was normal.
We were together for 5 years.
Okay,
you're going to see. And she knew how much he loved me and how much his family loved me.
Let me get closer.
You know why? You know how she knew that? Because his mother never wanted to be in their videos. His mother still loved me. Okay?
This is not funny.
She knew, and Clarence, we both knew that his mom didn't want any parts in the video. And she even told me, she said, Leslie, they know I don't want to be in the video. I'm not part of that.
Right.
I love you, whatever. She didn't want to be in the video.
Of course she didn't. Y'all were together 5 years.
She knew how much his family loved me and how much he loved me.
Stop, Leela.
Okay? So what better way?
Because
What better
this is
way
where she
to
gonna
feel
snap.
more superior than me?
This is where she gonna
And
snap.
take all that love away from me and my family away from me. What better way?
Yo, she sound like she snapped in her mind.
What better way than to have a baby? Ooh.
This is crazy. Look at her legs shaking. Nah. I feel her pain, but I don't know. I don't know.
He finally got famous because he always wanted to be famous. I'm happy that he got there. But back to her, what better way than to like get his eyes off
But
me?
why are you so mad at her?
I swallow this pain. I didn't even express. I tried to write to him and express this pain that I had. I think people were speculating that she was pregnant in 4 months of them speaking.
It's not even like it's not about wanting to have a baby. It's just that she thought that was her future. They were on and off for 5 years. And she thought that was going to be her husband. She thought that was going to be her family. She thought that. But that's what happened. Life is funny like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel her pain. I feel her pain, but she's mad at the wrong situation. Right, Nyla. I feel like she's mad at the wrong situation. Like, you can't say that Queen, like, stole your man. Like, this is craziness. Like, she's mad at the wrong thing. Like, I get that she's hurt. I feel her. But what are you mad at her for? That's the part that's crazy. Like, you had me. Leslie, I want you to look into the screen. You had me. I was compassionate. I was feeling your pain until you got like a little weird right here. Like, she didn't take your family. She didn't go out of her way to like vindictively, maliciously steal this man from you. Like, I don't believe that. The fact that you believe that to me is crazy. Like, dead ass.
I think that was around, that's what the calculations came up as, and oof. But they let it out around August, I think it was.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And when I found out those news,
right.
I had just woken up one morning.
Yeah, she did go bipolar on this, for sure. She did.
I'm talking about my whole family. Sandra even called me. His mother even called me, and I didn't answer because I was obviously sleeping. But when I woke up, I already saw social media attacking me. How you feel, sis? How you feel he got her pregnant? How you feel that she was in the bed that she was laying in? And blah, blah, blah. They was just saying mean things to me. Mean. And I ignored it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about it. I stood quiet. Okay? I didn't even call her back. Because what are you calling me for? What are you calling me for? Just a few, I don't know what month it was, or a week, I don't know. There was a time that I went.
I just want to see the end where she looked crazy again.
Get the storyline straight. But let me go back. When I left and I gave him that space, those 2 months or whatever, and right when they started, like, I don't know.
Yeah, she should have wrote it down. You're right.
But when it all surfaced and I was introduced to their bond and their friendship, I remember speaking.
Right, none of that is Queen's fault.
And he told me, I'm gonna say this again. This is business. I'm gonna say this was either this January. I don't know when it popped up. I want to say this was in January.
Wait, so now it's January. I'm confused. Because before she said September, October, and now she's saying it was like December, January, when he said, I love you and all of that. But even still, in December, January, he was liking Queen, but he still wasn't really like fucking with her. It was, if you watch their vlogs, if you watch their videos, he started catching feelings for Queen, like for real, when she went to Florida, I think. Right? I don't know if anybody else knows. But when she went to Florida, he was catching feelings for her. But that's when they really, like, connected. So that wasn't even right. I don't know. Right. That's when he started connecting. So even if he said that in January, he probably meant that. Because in January, all they were doing were just they were just filming. They were playing. They were just friends. In January, they weren't even sleeping with each other. That was when she was in the hotel. When she spent a month in the hotel. Yo, Clarence is a mess. Clarence is a mess. I can't. Yeah, I think the haters is eating it up, right? And I think the haters are hyping her. Chris is hyping her. Like, she has to get over this for her own mental health. She has to let this go. This happened so many years ago. Like, for real. This happened so many years ago.
For some time. Or December. I can't. It had to be the ending of December. Something along those lines. I can't pinpoint the date. But it's when it started up. So I was on the phone with him, and he told me,
right. She from business, she from the Bronx, right.
That I love you and I want to spend days with you and you're the girl that I want to marry. He told me that. I held on to that. I still loved him. It was 5 years. I just wanted him to be happy and get to the space where he wanted to. And yes, I was in a dark space. I lost myself.
Nice. You still lost. Like, all right, let me stop because I don't want to be insensitive. I don't want to be insensitive.
Another thing that I was holding on to, because around that time that they got together or whatever, I can't pinpoint the dates because I'm not going to go back to their videos or figure out how it all started or anything like that. But I do remember when I went to his house and I didn't feel comfortable going to the basement because I already knew someone else was there. Where it was my home. It's no longer my home no more because I left and someone was there. But I remember talking to his mom. And his mom was telling me,
it's AJ, you funny.
Just be patient. Give him his space. You know that's not his type. You're his type.
Yeah, his mom was giving you the pep talk.
She told me that. And it was, I don't know, maybe to comfort me during this space time.
Yes, it was to comfort you.
Maybe
yes.
It was to comfort me and still to keep me there because she knew us more than anything. Like, I lived with them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was comforting. But I'm a woman. I know. And I know when a girl wants what she wants, she's going to get it. She gonna try.
She over here, yeah, she's really blaming Queen.
I also held on to what his mom said to me. I also held on to what she said. And she said,
this is crazy.
That I'm not going to say because it's not necessary. Okay? It's not necessary for me to say. So, I'm going to just leave that there. But she did tell me that. That's not his type. You're his type. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, okay.
Like, what's the purpose of you making that statement?
I'm just trying to think off that because I don't have a notebook. I talk about things from my heart and how I remember my
Yeah, she's showing crazy vibes for real.
I try to do that,
she is.
Reread shit. I can't do it. But I gave him his space or whatever, and we was talking here and there, but it was hard for me to talk to him because it was hard for me to accept the fact that she was in the house making videos in the bed, in the couch, and it was hard for me to see. And I'm not gonna be naive to what could have possibly happened in the crib. I'm not gonna be dumb about it.
Right. This victim thing is crazy.
Too much. It was getting a little too much for me that I knew.
Right. She had several exes after him. So why is it? Yo, I don't know. Yeah, she going out bad. Yeah, this video was not a good look.
Chasing money.
Nah, I don't think she's fake crying. I don't think she's fake crying. I think she's real crying, but on some crazy.
You never told me that, but it's the obvious.
But y'all, I don't think she's fake crying. That's the sad part. Those are real, right, AJ? Those are real tears. She's for real crying. I feel like she snapped or something. Like seriously, I really feel like she lost it a little bit in this, like, I don't want to say psycho. Yo, but she had these are real tears. I don't believe for 1 second that anything she's feeling right here is fake. This is all raw and real. But I feel like she should have, and you know what's so sad? There's probably more that she edited out. You know what I'm saying? This part she left in. There's probably other parts where she snapped worse, and she probably edited those parts out. This is really like, it's unfortunate because this video is a whole different tone from the other ones, and it's like you're seeing a side of her that like doesn't really reflect well on her character. And like, I know she's hurt, but she's making herself look really bad. Like, for real, she's making herself look bad.
And what I mean by that is, Yes, those business collaboration that you already agreed that you told me, those business collaborations that you said you was gonna have was only gonna help you. Yes, you was gonna grow your following, and if it came with.
But that's the crazy part, is that Clarence didn't even want Queen right away. He fell in love with her over time. Like, really and truly. Like, he fell in love with her over time. And he felt acrimony vibes. Yes. Oh, God. Stop it, Angie. Oh, no. Yeah. Yo, the movie Acrimony is crazy. Oh, my God. How many of y'all saw the movie Acrimony? Oh, my goodness. Right. I'm getting acrimony vibes. No, tell me you're not getting acrimony vibes. No, I don't even want to make a joke about that, but I'm getting acrimony. Yo, and he's so sad because, yo, this is acrimony. Yo, where's Angie? Oh my goodness. Yo, big acrimony vibes. You're so right. And it's crazy because Taraji had every right to feel the way she did. Just like this girl has every right to feel the way she did, but she snapped. I'm telling you, I can't. I'm done. I'm so getting acrimony vibes. It's not funny. Oh my God, I'm mad. That's so accurate. Oh my
Money when
Lord.
it came with money, but I wasn't saying you.
This is acrimony vibes for
I
real.
didn't say none of that. But it was the obvious. That was finna happen. Okay? I didn't say none of that. And
right. No, I can't, yo. I can't get it out my head either. That is hilarious. It's so true. Oh my goodness. It's so true.
That you
Look at her.
said that I was body shaming her or talking about me and her. Like, I've never done that neither. Like, if I did that, please show me that, because I never did that. And I'm pretty sure YouTube would have already had it. I do remember making a video on live. I was on live and they recorded me, and it's on YouTube. And they were talking crap about Queen on my live. And I was just like, please, guys, take the negative off my page or whatever. I think she has a beautiful voice. I wish.
Oh, you saw it? You saw it, Leela?
I remember that.
Oh, wow.
Something along those lines I said.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
The diss track? I've never made a diss track. Does it even look like I would make a diss track? I don't got bars.
Your sister.
I don't rap. I don't.
He didn't say you did. He said your sister.
Why would I even do that? People make their own.
First of all, I don't know why she's trying to act like she doesn't know what she's talking about. His sister or cousin made the diss track, and she was aware of it. So the fact that she's saying like, oh, why would he even say I made a diss track? He said you and your little cousin or your little sister. So you saying that is crazy. Yeah, like, yeah, this is playing the victim for sure right here. Yeah, for sure right here. Because why are you acting like you didn't know, like, oh, I don't have bars? Like, no, he didn't say you wrote it. He said you were a part of that whole thing. Yeah, this right here is her playing the victim for sure. That's good. See, sometimes that's why you have to watch something twice sometimes. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, but that's why you have to watch some things again. I didn't even hear that part last time.
The whole internet was making their own assumptions. And they were critiquing and giving their own opinions or whatever. And if somebody and anybody in my family wanted to do something like that, that's their business. I had nothing to do with it. Okay? I had nothing to do with that. And when you called me and you pressed me about it, I was on the phone with you and I was crying. Because the way my Instagram was going, it was going bananas. Like, people were going crazy on me. And I was just like, yo, but I had no part to this. Not me. That is not like me to do that. Okay? It's just not like me. So don't try to make me look like something that I'm not. I was never a messy person. Okay? If I wanted something out of you guys, I would have did it a long time ago. I had an opportunity to do it a long time ago.
Wait, Miss T. Yo, that was so funny. Nah, Miss T, dead ass. If she's dating somebody right now and they're seeing this. All right, I gotta watch this. Oh my my gosh, I can't. Oh, my eyes. I can't. No, for real. If she is dating somebody right now, I know they probably feel crazy. Okay. Top comments so far are acrimony vibes and that one. And the award goes to Angie and Miss T because I can't. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Okay? And I sure as hell did not write this book, but it's talking shit about me. Okay? And I have every right to say
Oh,
something.
God, stop.
Okay? I have every right to say something. And you didn't even have to react to it, but you did. And I felt like I wanted to react to it too. And maybe when I was reacting to it, my storyline didn't. It made crazy speculations and I was misconstrued a few times or whatever because I was just going along with the book and what was popping up in my head, what I remembered. What better way to take advantage of the space that we were in?
Here she goes, back to
Take
Queen.
advantage of the fact that he never had a kid.
Here she goes. See how you see how they cut it? Let me see. Let me show y'all something. You see how they cut it? She already had this conversation about the Queen part. Look at this. Oh my God, look how she's frozen. Okay, no. But look how they cut it. Like, she already talked about the Queen part, right? She cut that scene and then she went back to talking about the Queen thing. Like, what better way? Look at this.
To say something, and you didn't even have to react to it, but you did. And I felt like I wanted to react to it too.
Yo, she's...
And maybe when I was reacting to it, my storyline...
Is she?
didn't.
Wait, hold up. Who is that? I didn't get to see your name. She's known as a mental case in the hood? Nah. Are you for real? Nah, don't put that on her. Are you for real? Are you for real? Like, Clarence drove her crazy? It's not funny, guys. Oh my gosh. It's not funny. That's not funny. Because I really feel like, yep, from the beginning. Really? Oh my Lord. I'm all stupid. No, this is not funny. No, you guys. Nah, that's not even funny. That's not even funny now.
It made crazy speculations and I was misconstrued a few times or whatever because I was just going along with the book and what was popping up in my head, what I remembered.
Look, you see how you saw how it cut to black just now? You saw that? You saw that? Did you see that? Look how it cuts to black. And then she's going to start with the Queen thing again.
It made crazy speculations and I was misconstrued a few times or whatever.
Look how it cuts to black.
I was just going along with the book and what was popping up in my head, what I remembered. What better way to take advantage of the space that we were in?
How is she taking advantage?
I never had a kid.
How is Queen taking advantage of the space that y'all were in? She doesn't know you. Like, that's the part that sounds crazy to me. Like, how do you feel like she took advantage? Like, that's the only thing I'm not really feeling. Like, how are you trying to say Queen took advantage of the space that you guys were in when she's talking to the whole dude and he's obviously telling her that you're not the one for him and he's trying to move on? Like, I don't understand. Like, yeah, like she's making herself look so bad right now.
But you did.
Right, she got herself exposed. Like, you are an experienced woman. AJ, for real, she's mad.
It takes to have a baby. Us women, we all track our ovulation. I'm pretty sure you did too.
Okay, this is where I feel like she's crazy. This is where I feel like she's crazy. For her to say that Queen tracked her ovulation, she said women tracked it. I've never tracked my ovulation, never. And I'm pretty sure a 20-something-year-old is not tracking their ovulation. Like, come on. Who you been talking? She been talking to somebody. Look.
An experienced woman.
Look.
Know what it takes to have a baby.
Yeah, she obviously tracked hers because she had a condition. But she can't assume that every female, just because they had a kid, tracks their ovulation. Like, she said that part to me sounds so crazy. Like, that sounds so crazy to me. Nah, I can't.
To take advantage of the fact that he never had a kid. But you did. You have a baby. And you are an experienced woman. Know what it takes to have
Right,
a baby.
fade up for real.
Us women, we all track our ovulation. I'm pretty sure you did too. I'm pretty sure she tracked her ovulation, her menstrual. I'm pretty sure she knew when she was ovulating and when she was most fertile.
No.
Like, you're not just gonna sleep with somebody and just not know.
She looks crazy right here. Come on. Tell me she don't look crazy right here. She's like in her own head. Like, I don't know. I feel very sad for her. I really do. Because in this scene right here, she looks very crazy. Like, she's in her own head. She's like literally creating this thing in her own head.
I'm pretty sure she tracked her ovulation, her menstrual. I'm pretty sure she knew when she was ovulating and when she was most fertile. Like, you're not just gonna sleep with somebody and just not know. You was moving very maliciously. Very maliciously. And
how was she moving maliciously?
You had a husband. Figure it out with him. Yeah, he did you wrong. And you was going through the share things that you was going through, but so was I. And the same thing that you was going through, you did it to me.
No, what is she saying?
You didn't even know him. But from the moment that you slid into his DM, you was plotting on him. You knew exactly what you was doing. But it's okay. God does not like ugly.
Yo, do you see how she ended that video, y'all? Do you see how she ended that video?
Very maliciously. And for that,
yo,
I can't forgive you. Speculation that I was misconstrued.
All right, this is the last time I'm playing it, but I want you guys to watch. Even how she scratched her head when she was talking. She like scratched her head. I don't know. I'm not making light of this, but this is very like weird to me.
A few times or whatever. Look. Because I was just going along with the book and what was popping up in my head, what I remembered. What better way to take advantage of the space that we were in? To take advantage of the fact that he never had a kid.
No, Queen should not. Queen needs to ignore all of this.
Baby, and you are an experienced woman. Know what it takes to have a baby. Us women, we all track our
Yeah, this is not funny.
I'm pretty sure you did too.
This part is crazy.
I'm pretty sure she tracked her ovulation.
Look at how she scratches her head. Look how she scratches her head.
When she was most fertile.
Look how she scratches.
You're not just gonna sleep with somebody and just not know. You was moving very maliciously. Very maliciously. And for that, I can't forgive you. You had a husband. Figure it out with him. Yeah, he did you wrong. And you was going through the share things that you was going through, but so was I. And the same thing that you was going through, you did it to me. And the crazy part about this is, you didn't even know him. But from the moment that you slid into his DM, you was plotting on him. You knew exactly what you was doing. But it's okay. God does not like ugly.
Yo, you see, like, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy, guys.
Looking out for somebody that I love. Like, oh.
That's crazy, guys. That's crazy, guys. We gotta pray for this situation, guys. We gotta pray. We gotta pray. We gotta pray. We gotta pray. Because we gotta pray. She should not have gone on YouTube. She is not even in mentally the right space. Yeah, no joke. I said this is not even funny. Like there were parts that were funny, but that ending was very like cryptic. It was very cryptic, and she went through like an emotional roller coaster in front of all. Like you see her face. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like you guys, we gotta pray for Clarence and Queen. She is just upper security. It's not even funny, but we gotta pray for Clarence and Queen because she is a woman scorned, and they, you know, they say nothing worse than a woman scorned, right? Yo, this is not okay. She said God don't. She's like, but it's okay, cause God don't like ugly. And she said the Queen was being malicious. How? Nah, Leslie, we gonna pray for you. We gonna pray for you because I know she's hurting, and I don't think she's wrong for feeling how she's feeling. But this video had a whole different energy, a whole different vibe, and I understand that she's angry because of what Clarence said. But this video was not it. This video was not it. Yeah, she's all up in her emotions. God don't like ugly, and yeah. She's being really ugly in that sense right now. Like, it's really not cool. And look, Queen even said this is really some shit to happen right before the biggest moment of her life. Queen just tweeted that. She said this is really some crazy stuff to happen before the biggest moment of her life. That's so sad that Queen has to be going through this right before her album. I know Queen is like tormented, and I know Clarence is so sorry for bringing this on to Queen. I know how she got to this moment. She was heartbroken and she's bitter, and she watched the love of her life like slip away. She thought it was going to be another breakup and they were going to get back together. And now he's doing better. He has a baby with somebody. He moved on. And she probably watched all of their videos. Who knows? All I know, this is not a good situation, guys. We got to pray for everybody involved, including Chris, because they're going to have some sneaky stuff up their sleeves. And I just hope this doesn't get uglier. For Queen's sake, you know, she's a mom of two. Chris needs to relax because he's just trying to be an opportunist now to make money. You know, yeah, Chris is just going to try to capitalize on this. He's going to try to get Leslie to do videos with him, and he's going to try to get this to be bigger than what it is. And he's going to try to make money off of this because that's what he does. I would say, Leslie, baby girl, I would say, Leslie, you got to talk to God and heal. And maybe you needed this as some sort of closure. Maybe you needed this to happen, but I would say don't do any more emotional videos. You got to take time and realize that it's over, and you've got to move on. You have to. I know it's hard. I know it's going to hurt, but you've got to take this time to not do any more emotional videos. Don't let the devil win, because I feel like the devil is in her heart right now. She grew up in church. She grew up in church. So she knows that the best thing in this situation to do is to let go and let God. And I feel like she's letting hurt and pain and people's opinion get in her way. I feel like, you know, if she was watching this right now, I would say fight it. Fight it. You got to let it go and let God. They moved on. Clarence has a whole family. And you might not have liked the things that he said, but that was in the past. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, baby girl. For your own sanity, you gotta let it go. Anyway, you guys, thanks for asking that question, Amal. That was a good question. What advice would you guys give her? What advice would you guys give her? Real talk. What advice would you guys give her? I'm gonna end this soon. That was a good question, Amal. That was a really good one. What advice would you guys give her? It's tough, man. Do these comments show up in your live? I don't know. Do they show up? Yeah, stay away from social media. Absolutely. Stop talking to Chris. Stop talking to Chris and whoever else that you're talking to. You know? Use this new attention, these newer followers. This is the other thing I would tell her. Use this new attention. Use these followers you have now to promote your fitness journey. You know, if you're going to capitalize off of this, build your brand. Go into fitness. Get your own workout video and merch and all of that. You know? Don't allow this bitterness to follow you. You know, you're a beautiful girl, you're into your fitness, you're healthy. You know, capitalize on your fitness and market your brand for that. Don't be known as this bitter person who's holding on to the past, because Queen did not maliciously take your man. Like, you may feel that way, but that's just not what happened. Yeah, please stop talking to Chris, for real. Stop talking to whoever you're talking to. Don't let these people like pull you into the dark side. Yeah, stop letting people, yeah. Yeah. Don't let these people do this to you, girl. Don't, because it's only going to hurt you in the end. Right, because now she's getting vindictive with it. Now she sounds like she's trying to get even. You know, before she sounded like she was just telling her truth. Oh, God, don't talk to me about T and K Squad. I don't know. I don't know. That whole thing is crazy. Right. Just from her complimenting him, that anybody could. There's probably a lot of females in his DMs calling him fine, trying to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, work on yourself. Love yourself first. Right. Right, guys. Yeah, he was single. All right, you guys. I'm going to upload this. I wonder if these comments stay in the live. I've never seen it where the comments, hopefully they're there, because I know I missed a lot of you guys' comments. So hopefully when I watch this back, I see your comments. And I'm also going to try to upload this as a video aside from a live. I'm telling you, Claire mentioning she couldn't have baby. Yeah, it did. It did. It did set her off. It did. It did. But I feel like he didn't do it in a way that was malicious and evil and ill-intended. He didn't say it in that kind of way. He was trying to debunk the whole book and he didn't say that it was impossible for her to have a kid. He said it was impossible for the story to be true. He said it was impossible for that to have even happened. It is impossible for wherever they're getting their information from. He didn't say it was about her being able to have kids. He didn't say it like that. So it's really unfortunate how, you know, you can hear the same thing and interpret it very differently. Because I didn't get that. You know, I didn't get that. Yeah, but it definitely ripped the Band-Aid off. For sure, Nyla. And she's entitled to feel upset. I would never say that she's not entitled to be upset. But for her to now, like, recap their whole relationship and now starting to be mad at Queen, like, that's the part that I'm saying is not necessary. You know, tell your story if you want to tell your story. But it has nothing to do with Queen, their relationship. Like, I feel like she's like somebody said earlier, it's displaced anger. That's exactly what it is. It's displaced anger. She's got to let go and let God. She could tell her story. She could tell her story. I think she would be better off if she said, you know what, guys, let me show you how I got over this. I was in the gym. I was working out. If you want to get over a breakup, this is what you do. If she was smart, she would capitalize on it that way. If you want to get over a breakup, get in the gym, work out, work on yourself, become a better you. You know, that's what she really should do. And then she would build her brand. She would be known as uplifting women that go through heartbreak. And she would be able to capitalize on her fitness. I hope she sees this video and this live, because that's really what she should be doing. She should be, you know, saying it's unfortunate what happened. And even if you feel that way, capitalize on being uplifting. You know, capitalize on helping other young girls who go through situations, you know, get their mental right, get their body right. You know, clearly you went and got your body together. You were working out in the gym. Show people that that's what you should do. You know, we fall down, right. That's what she should do. And then that's how she should build her following. You know, she would get a lot of followers from that. She would get a lot of followers and a lot of people, you know, looking at her workout, her healthy routine, to show that this is how she got over her situation. She could tell her story. She doesn't have to make it about Clarence and Queen. She could just make it about how she was able to overcome her heartbreak and how she focused on her body, her mind, her spirit, how she, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I feel like she should focus on and capitalize on this whole situation. Not on trying to bash them and saying that Queen did all this stuff to her. I don't think she's going about it the right way. So all we can do is pray for her, guys. All we can do is pray for her. But I'll see you guys in the comments. I'm curious to see. Hopefully I'll be able to see some of what you guys said. For real, because she'll keep doing is helping dude make money on his channel too, right? And I mean, it is what it is. Like negative energy is not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna be productive for anybody, right? She needs to figure out how she can capitalize on this without making herself look bad. For real. Don't be the woman scorned. Like, it'd be different if he didn't have a whole family, but he has a baby. This is his family. Like, let it go. There's nothing that can come from this. There's nothing that can come from this. I just pray that Clarence is strong enough to not let this haunt him, because, you know, sometimes things like this can haunt you. And I hope Queen is strong enough to not let things like this haunt her, because sometimes things like this can haunt people, you know? Clarence was in love with this girl at one time. So I hope it doesn't haunt him. I hope he doesn't let it, like, mess with him mentally. You know? I hope Queen doesn't let it mess with her mentally. I just hope everybody's going to be able to move forward, honestly. And I think that's a prayer that we should all do for them, because this situation can really get out of hand and really ugly. I know I didn't expect this video at all. I was very surprised. I thought she was just going to react to it and she was going to be hurt, a little emotional. But I didn't think it was going to end off like this. I definitely didn't think it was going to end off like this. That's for sure. I did not. Yeah. It went left real quick. It went left real quick. Yeah, it caught me completely off guard. So now, at this point, all the laughter and everything was fun. But now I'm just praying that everybody is just not thinking evil. Like, I already know Chris is on some evil stuff. And Clarence, he has to try to fight the urge to be petty. He has to try to be the bigger person. I know he probably don't want to be. Queen needs to not be worrying about none of this. She needs to focus on her music, promoting her album. You know, that's what she needs to focus on. And Leslie just needs to glow up. She needs to continue to work on herself. For real. Anyway, guys, every time I say I'm about to end, I see a bomb-ass comment. Somebody saying something cool. Every time I'm about to end. Amal, thank you for this video, breaking it down with us. Yeah, thank you guys. You made it fun. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have watched it twice if you guys didn't join in. So thank you, because the first time I watched it, I was like feeling for her, and I'm still feeling for her. But there was a lot that I missed in the first time watching it. So watching it again, you got to see a lot of stuff. Like, so anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.